Welcome back to Magic Doesn't Fade. We left you off in Orlando, Florida as we concluded our first trip to the reopening of Universal Studios. Today we continue reviewing the Travel Survival Kit. We will go over what we brought and why, what was effective, and what was not used and why. So I'm fashionable and love to accessorize. So I went with an online mask that I had discovered had My House for Hogwarts Hufflepuff. This mask actually had some great values that I found out. It did come with a filtering system that you can put into the mask, but we decided not to use them because it made it more hot and heavy in the humidity of the Florida air. The second thing was it's more of a heavier thickness than the other black one. It has a duckbill design, so it had a wire that pressed against my nose when wearing your sunglasses helped it from fogging up. It also has the elastic loopholes, which actually are still very comfortable to me. Some people struggle with them, I don't. As we ventured to Disney Springs, a friend of mine knows I love Tinkerbell, so she made this mask for me. This mask actually was more comfortable than I thought it would be. She has the elastic earlobe holdings. It fit my face down low enough for less fog around my eyes when I wore my sunglasses. And the reinforcement here also, as you can tell, brings the fabric less to my mouth as I am talking and breathing, which was more comfortable during the day to wear. The last few pieces of our travel survival kit, we used a straw. Florida is one of the places that is starting to use plastic straws. Paper straws instead of plastic straws. And since we're using paper straws, you get a one-hit wonder, as I like to call it, because you're throwing away your straw after your second drink, if you get that far. So I decided to bring this wonderful travel straw that my husband had found online, and it's a telescope design with a aluminum backing, which helps keep it sturdy. It also helps keep the drink colder, so you don't have to lose the refreshness that we all love and enjoy. The silicone adapter here makes it nice if you don't like the metal against your lips. What it also is beneficial to remember if you do decide to get this design is put the smaller side down in your drink. The reason being is because these little places in here collect air, and we found out we burp more if we decide to go the other way around. Not pleasant. So make sure that you take that time to understand which side's going to be more effective for you. The other thing is that this is a quick and go. So if you wanted to, when you're ready, if you don't have time to wipe it off correctly, it is a sealed container, so you don't have to worry about getting any of your drinks on your clothing or even in your purse, because it also has this great little quick clasp. The other thing is the hand sanitizer. Even though this one is not a refillable, we enjoyed using it because it was slimmer design. So you can find that one. Or you can also bring, as all of us know, the one that unscrews, and bring a bigger hand sanitizer so you're able to go through the park and be able to fill this on a daily basis. The last item we always have with us, even before the pandemic, was wipes. These wipes were with us every time we traveled, so that way we can make sure as we sat down on the plane, we were more comfortable knowing everything was sanitized and cleansed before we started our journey. So these are options to also keep in mind when you're putting your own survival kit together. So as you see, we had several different parts of our survival kit that were very beneficial. One thing that I would suggest would be to take the masks that you would like to take with you and use them at home for a while to make sure you're going to be comfortable with them and feel like they're reliable. Also, bring a second mask. As we shared with you, my husband's mask broke and we were scrambling to find a facility that had one available. It's better to make sure you always have a backup, so that way you know you always have the proper one that's going to make you feel comfortable. The last thing was the wipes. The wipes came in so much more than we thought, as handy as more people were like, oh, Can we have one? Because they didn't bring theirs, because they did not think it would be essential to their travel. Another thing is the touch pads that you use are not being sanitized between every person. So we made sure to wipe down the pad when we had to use it, and we also wiped it down for people that were going to be after us, and they were more than thankful that we took that time. And there you have it. That is our survival kit traveling during a pandemic. If you have any questions or suggestions to add to the kit, please feel free to email me at magicdoesn'tfade@gmail.com. And please remember, magic doesn't fade.